Do you want fuller, more youthful, plumper lips without getting filler? Well, at 75, my lips are still full and defined, and I don't get lip injections. Today, I am sharing the exact tools and techniques that have kept them plump naturally. So let's get started. Welcome to my channel, New Age Beauty. Hi, I'm Linda. As a former model in the 70s, now into my 70s, I cover all kinds of beauty topics like makeup, skincare, cosmetics treatments, and procedures, along with style, wellness, mindset, and most importantly, fitness for women over 55 who want to age beautifully, mind, body, and spirit. Now, one of the questions I often get asked is how do I still have full lips at my age? Well, I admit I have always had full lips, as you can see from photos here that were taken in my 20s. And we all know that losing volume in your lips is one of the first things that happens as we age. Even though I wasn't looking specifically for ways to have my lips age well, I inadvertently discovered several lip tips over the years, including this one that was earned the hard way. About 13 years ago, I fell face first onto a concrete sidewalk at 70 miles per hour, according to the doctor in the ER. It took 4 years to have my entire jaw realigned and essentially all of my teeth redone to undo all the damage that was done that day. While it was a very painful experience, there were benefits. So now I have better teeth than I had before the accident. Plus, now when I wake up every morning, my jaw isn't tense and my lips feel relaxed and plump. And that is because I wear a mouth guard every night when I sleep. You can see here I have no lip lines above my lip, and I was a smoker for 20 years. So that has to come from these different techniques that I have been using. So my first tip is to detensify or relax your lips. That will make your lips look and feel fuller by reducing the contractions. So lip parsing happens not just when you sleep, but also whenever you get stressed. And that makes your lips contract and disappear, making them smaller. So it makes sense that the more you do that, the more your lips are going to become more retracted over time, just like dynamic wrinkles in your face with repeated facial expressions, they become permanent. So I have mentioned in previous videos that I have done Botox for years. I have a very tense brow area. And so not only does it keep me from getting wrinkles, people are always asking me, why don't you have wrinkles? Well, that's why. But also it helps relax that area so you don't get that tension in your face. So we have a feedback loop, and this has been proven. Just like when you force yourself to smile, whether you're happy or not, just the physical act of smiling will reduce endorphins in your brain that make you feel happy. Well, the opposite happens when you are frowning. It makes you feel very stressed. So I am a more relaxed person after having done Botox for so many years. You could do what I've been doing, and that is wear a mouth guard at night, and that is going to keep your lips in the relaxed position that will stay with you most of the day because it's actually essentially training you to have new habits. So my dentist made mine several years ago, but I did some research and there are ones that you can buy on Amazon. I'm going to put a couple of them in the description box below that you can check out. But I think you will find that it essentially retrains how your mouth and your jaw are in the relaxing position. And that will cause less contraction. Certainly, at a minimum, it's going to keep you from doing that all night, which is what, a third of our life. My next tip is another one of my favorite things to do because I found it also relaxes your lips beautifully, and that is microcurrent. So when I started using microcurrent many years ago, I wasn't using it specifically for my lips. I don't even remember it being recommended for that, but I tried it on my own and I loved the way it felt. So I've used a few different devices over the years, but what I've been using the last few years is the Foreo Bear 2 Mini on my lips. So I use it about 3 times a week while I'm taking a bath. Foreo devices actually are waterproof. So if I dropped it in the water, it wouldn't be a problem. But I've never done that. I do my entire face. I have the larger one that I use on my face and the smaller, the mini around my lips. And I do it for a total of 5 minutes while I'm relaxing in the bath. So it's not taking up any extra time out of my day. So since I started using the Bear 2, Foreo has come out with a new device just for the lips and the eyes. I've linked both of those in the description box below, so you could check them out if you're interested. And my second tip is to use microcurrent 3 times a week for 2 to 3 minutes on your lips. And this is going to help reduce fine lines and it's going to plump up your lips. You do need to use a conductive gel with it, and you do need to sync an app with the device at first to get started, and then it'll also teach you how to use it. You can figure out what intensity you want to do. So the next recommendation is to check out LED for your lips. So I started using an LED mask a few years ago, but it had a cutout for the lip area. But then about, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe, I switched to the Mesama mask for the face and another one for the chest because it has not just red light, but it has near infrared light and it has pulse light, which it's the only device that does that. So you can use the device a few different ways. And that one, their face mask doesn't cover up the lips. And that's when I first discovered that it was actually considered a positive to use it on your lips. So I've been doing it for the last couple of years. So red light therapy is very well studied. We know that the light penetrates the skin through the skin and is absorbed by the mitochondria, and that's the powerhouse of the cell, leading to increased ATP, adenosine triphosphate production that helps improve cell repair and regeneration. Clinical studies have shown that for the lips, red light therapy can stimulate collagen production, like it does for your face and body, can improve blood flow and circulation, enhance your lip color, support healing, and reduce fine lines around the lip area. So, my third tip is to use red light therapy on your lips 3 times a week for a couple of minutes or however long is recommended by the manufacturer of the device that you're using. And it will stimulate your collagen, enhance your lip color, and help reduce fine lines around your mouth. So now that I am combining red light with microcurrent, in addition to using my night guard, I feel like I have found the perfect trifecta for getting the best lips possible. So, in addition to those three key things, I also exfoliate my lips. So, lip exfoliation is a simple but often overlooked step. Dry, flaky skin makes your lips look smaller. So, once or twice a week, I will use a gentle lip scrub like this one from Touch Up that I love to scrub and remove dead skin cells. Not only does this make lips look instantly smoother, but it also boosts circulation, giving them a temporary plump. For long-term lip health, I never skip a good lip moisturizer, especially one with hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid or shea butter. Hydrated lips always look fuller and they feel so much more luscious. Then, of course, you can define and plump the look of your lips with lip liners, lipstick, lip contouring products, and plumping gloss. And also on those days that I want a little extra boost, I'll use a little lip plumping gloss. The temporary tingle increases lip flow, so lips look fuller within minutes. So I'm trying to show you today in this video that you don't need filler to have beautiful, full lips at any age. I hope you found this helpful. By combining these treatments, red light therapy, microcurrent, exfoliation, lip plumping gloss, and moisturizers, along with a night guard, you can keep your lips looking healthy, smooth, and youthful indefinitely. I've linked all the products in the gray description box below the video. Just click on the More link. Also, I have linked my Shop My page, which has all of the products listed there, making it very easy to get more information. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to New Age Beauty if you haven't already. So here's some other videos you may find helpful with tips and techniques for aging beautifully. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again in the future and to sharing the beauty in all of us. Wishing you a beautiful day.